Welcome to Comfort Habit number 2. We're going to do TikTok as well. So you guys know the drill. Echo Fan Grey Wolf. Here we go. Hello TikTokers as well as YouTube. We are doing Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month. And the first superhero that we are going to bring up will be Sunfire. Alright? So, not to be mistaken with Shang-Chi. This is Sunfire. If I can get this shit to work. Which I cannot. Because life just keeps kicking me while I'm down. Alright. So this is Sunfire. Hopefully you guys can see him. Let's move TikTok back into the center of this damn thing. Alright, so this is Sunfire. Alright. And he is Japanese, and he's actually the first Asian X-Man. Alright? So for those who are old, y'all know who this guy is. For those who are young, Jubilee is not the first Asian X-Man. It was this guy. Alright? Let's see if we can find one more picture of him. I don't think they got a whole team pic. But we're gonna show you without his mask. Hopefully you guys can all see that. Let's see. There's another one without his mask. This is more modern, I believe. Alright. I think that's cool. I don't know, but this is kind of more modern, I guess. I'm not up to speed because I haven't read a comic since 2010. So, that's for shits and giggles. Do not mistake him for Shang-Chi, who will be on the list another day. If I can just... what the hell? I swear I hit the back button, not add to your search. Back button. I'm having an issue with tech, y'all. Oh, I should have used that because it's got Professor X in there. We're going to do that. So that's got Professor X. He's right there in the corner. Alright. Y'all might not have saw that. So, there. Alright, let's get on with reading his profile. Alright. I'm going to warn you now. My Japanese is very limited. Very, very limited. To like Origato and Sayonara. Oh yeah, and Konnichiwa. Anyway, let's go. Sunfire, Shiro Yoshida. Superhero appearing in American comics published by Marvel. Sunfire is a mutant and sometimes member of the X-Men. Alright. So, Sunfire debuted 3 years before I was born, in 1970. Creator Roy Thomas and Don Heck. Alter ego, Shiro Yoshida, human mutant. Team affiliations, Avengers Unity Squad. Can't read today. X-Men, Four Horsemen of Apocalypse, Death Champions, Pacific Overlords, X Corporation Mumbai, The 12, Big Hero 6, The Marauders. That might be more current because the Marauders used to be bad guys. Alright, so notable aliases. I don't know how to say this, so I'm going to spell it for you. Famine. It looks like Famine. Maybe it's Famine. You know what? Screw it. I spelled it. Deal with it. Abilities. Flight. Plasma Blast. Ability to view in fire. I have no idea what that is, but I'm going to spell it for you. INFRARED. Radiation immunity. As a horseman, the ability to emit higher inductions of light. Alright, let's see. Publication history. Fictional biography. That's where we're going. So I'm going to read one paragraph of this, and then we're going on to the next character. Actually, I'm going to read the whole paragraph because you guys are going to get 4 videos on TikTok and one long-ass video on YouTube. Alright. So, Shiro Yoshida was born in... Holy fuck knuckles. Sorry. I got to spell this for y'all. If you're Japanese, you'll be able to pronounce it. So please teach me how to say it. Hima. Argashashima, I guess. Japan. His mother suffered from radiation poisoning due to the exposure of an atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima. As a result, Shiro was born with the mutant possession of solar radiation powers. Shiro's mother died of radiation poisoning when he was a young child. Shiro grew up and hated the United States despite the influence of his father as an ambassador to the United Nations, who was more tolerant of the U.S. Shiro's greedy uncle, Tomo, inspired him to become Sunfire and engage in a one-man battle against the United States. As Sunfire, he attacked the United States Capitol in battle. The X-Men, after they witnessed Tomo's murder of his father, distraught, he killed Tomo and surrendered to the authorities. Sunfire battled Namor, the Submariner, but then fought alongside him against the Dragon Lord. Sunfire also fought Iron Man, but was abducted by the Mandarin and used his powers as one of Mandarin's machines. Once freed, he and Iron Man fought Ultimo. Professor X recruited Sunfire as a new team of X-Men were being recruited to the originals from Krakoa. I don't know about that, but anyway, the Living Island. I probably didn't say that right, so Krakoa, the Living Island. Whew. However, after this mansion, he rejected the X-Men's membership. Although Sunfire has been one of the sole stories in anthologies of Marvel Comics Presents, Sunfire has appeared many times in many story teams up as characters. With Iron Man and the Second Guardsman, I have no idea who that is. With the X-Men, I do know about that. Among the heroes summoned Grandmaster in the first Contest of Champions. With the X-Men, alongside Cable, Wolverine, and the New Mutants, Hawkeye, Namor, and Spider-Woman. It doesn't say which Spider-Woman, I'm not going to click the blue line. The X-Men against the Inhabitors and the Void, with Gambit versus the Hand. Okay. Hand is a clan of ninjas. Alright, Sunfire becomes involved in the X-Men once again when Apocalypse kidnapped him, and Sunfire and one of the 12 groups united the mutant Apocalypse to require and obtain the reality warping powers. Sunfire then became a member of the Mumbai branch of X Corporation, a non-government organization devoted to protecting mutants' rights. During the early stories and arcs, a late edition Marvel team-up, Sunfire attempted to combat a powerful villain known as Titanus. I'm pretty sure I didn't say that right, so we're going to spell it for you. Titanus. A reject from the Super Skrull program. Don't know what that is, but I know what a Super Skrull is. Program who had made his way to Earth after being brainwashed by an alien race and served the ultimate weapon. Attempting to contain Titanus, Sunfire summons the practical of the entire Japanese army to confront him, but the powerful defeated the army and erased the only barely beaten and new team had hesitated to assemble Doctor Strange and combat the threat. Okay, so we're out of time for Sunfire, and we will be going to the next X-Men. We are going to do Karma. So, we're going to close this out. The New Mutant Karma. Alright, I will show you guys images of her as we post Sunfire for TikTok. YouTube, stick tight. Damn it. And because he's in red, we're going to put him in red. I'll put him on my fat ass belly. Alright. We got Sunfire out of the way. You guys getting ready for karma now. Here's this posting. Hopefully. I don't know why it doesn't take me to where I needed to go. Come on, get off of that. Alright. Okay, TikTokers, this is video 2. We're going to do karma. Instagram's already up to speed. She was a new mutant. We're going to click on her wiki. I don't know why she has a cybernetic leg. I need to go back one. I need to give you guys images of karma first. Alright, so I'm going to show you the karma I remember first. Before she got this metal leg thing that I am not accepting at all. This is Karma from the New Mutants. Don't worry, I'm going to give you guys her name and all that. This is the New Mutants. For those who do not know, Danny Moonstar, Wolfsbane, Renee St. Clair, Roberto DaCosta, Karma, I forgot her real name, and that's Sam Guthrie Cannonball. These two here are the field leaders. You're missing Warlock, Doug, and I think 2 other people. But anyway, just wanted to point that out. Here's them without their usage of powers over here. No. I'm pretty sure I have that comic. I don't know what happened to Renee, but I know she got jacked up real bad. Let's see. It's highly possible that I have that book somewhere. When Danny got changed, they started making characters like start to leave the team. Okay, I just want to point that out. Yeah, because that totally sucked. Where is it? I just literally, there we go. Okay, so I don't know how to make this any bigger, but alright, so that there's Karma. That's Wolfsbane and Danny Moonstar. That's Cannonball, Sunspot. That is Magma. That is Magic. That is Warlock. And that is Doug. And my hand was all up in the way. So we'll try that again with this pen. Alright. Over here, that's Karma. Down here, that is Danny Moonstar and Wolfsbane. Up here is Sam Guthrie Cannonball. The dark dude is Sunfire, Roberto DaCosta. The young lady beside him is Magma. The young lady beside her is Magic, Pierre Rasputin's sister, Ileana Rasputin. Warlock's name is Warlock, and that there's Doug Ramsey. Alright, got that out the way. Now, I'll give you one last picture of them. I don't know who the old lady is. But you know, New Mutants seem to always have their backs against the wall. And they're all young, so that's an issue. Okay, let's get to reading her stuff now. Because time is gonna run out if I'm not careful. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's a new version, I guess, of Karma. Come on, damn it. I don't know when she got the metal leg. There's a reason why I stopped reading comic books, and doing stuff like that is why I stopped reading comic books. One last shot with her and her metal leg right there. I don't know why her leg was amputated. I'm going to say this respectfully to Marvel. Here's the picture. Y'all seem to keep picking on the characters I like, so stop it. And y'all also seem to give them like the worst reasoning for shit happening. Alright? So now we're going to read her wiki. And I'm going to butcher her name. It also has been changed from her original name. The name that is here was not the name that I grew up with. And I'm going to spell her name because I'm going to butcher the shit out of it. Alright? Superhero name Karma. The name that's on this thing is not the name I grew up with, so we're gonna reflect that. Some of it is, but most of it is not. All right, XUANCAO, man, MANH. Now, when I grew up, her name was the first part that I spelled. Her middle name was Coy, COY, and her last name was Man. So, Sean Coy Man or Leon Yon, you know what? Somebody who's Vietnamese can translate what I tried to say. Okay, so here we go. Um, Karma, superheroine appearing in American comic books published by Marvel, created by Chris Claremont and Frank Miller. The character first appeared in team-ups um, in 1980. She is mostly an associate with the X-Men because she's a new mutant. Alright, so, again, there's the name, and now her actual name is right here with the name Shan to it. Okay, Human Mutant, X-Men, Xavier Institute, New Mutants, Hellions, Utopians. Now, her name that I grew up with, XI apostrophe AN, Coy, COY, Man, MAHN, MANH, and Shan, SHAN. Shan wasn't there in the 80s. It stopped at Man. I don't know if you guys can see that or read that, but it's right there. If you guys Google it, you'll find it. Anyway, abilities: remote possession, mental possession, sensory scrying, illusion casting, psychic shield, mind control, telepath, skilled hand-to-hand combatant, fire alert. Firearm expert. Damn, my reading is gone for today. Okay, let's go. She belongs to a subspecies of humans called mutants, who were born with a superhuman ability. Karma is endowed with the ability to seize control of another's mind, though she also sometimes has been depicted with more extensive psionic powers and abilities. The origin of the character relates to the Vietnam War, as she and her family were among a boat full of people fleeing the country shortly after the event of communism. And in the wake of violence, during her fateful encounter with Spider-Man in the Fantastic Four, she absorbed her brother's powers and body, preventing him from engaging in the group, thus doubling her powers of possession. Her Vietnamese origin is contributed to her two main traits of Catholicism. I'm sorry, I totally butchered that. Catholicism? You know what? CATHOLICISM. Figure it out. And her mastery of the French language, both which seemed to be financed stronger historical influence of the Vietnam War. Karma, in fact, speaks English with a French accent rather than with the Vietnamese one. Karma is one of the 5 founding members of the New Mutants, along with Cannonball, Mirage, which is Danny Moonstar, Sunspot, and Wolfsbane. Alright? Being several years older than the others and the legal guardian of her siblings from her age, she is also the most matured member and the only one of the original lineups who was introduced in the published Marvel Comics before the team itself. Karma is one of the first major lesbian characters in the mainstream comic book. Now, that wasn't even her fucking biography. Damn it, I'm totally fucked up. Okay, so we're not going to do her fictional biography because I totally screwed up, and I probably should have read that instead of whatever the hell I just read. Although that was like her file. But she does have a fictional biography. I do recommend you guys go read it. It does teach you how to pronounce her name. Instead of Shan, it's SWUN. Congratulations. And she's from South Vietnam. Alright? And she was attacked by the Viet Cong soldiers. Okay, so that's all you guys are going to get. I would recommend that you go read up on her. And she has a very interesting backstory. and talks about the New Mutants, Reed Richards, etc. from the Fantastic Four, and searching for Leon and Nog, which I think are family members. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. We're going to get you now Jubilee and Silhouette. And tomorrow, only YouTube will know who you guys are going to get tomorrow. So thank you for watching. We're going to get another character in a New York minute. I just got to stop TikTok. All right. Come on. I hate technology, y'all. What the fuck? I don't need any stickers. Oh, come on. It's loading something again. See that? It says loading. I don't know if my phone is heating up because it's on the computer. Oh, we don't need that. Come on. This wouldn't be an issue if technology actually worked when it needed to work. Paste, bitch. Alright. Video 2. Karma. Go for yellow because her suit's yellow. Mother dick. Come on. Y'all should know by now that me and technology will never be friends. Alright. By the way, we're doing Jubilee next. The X-Men Jubilation League. That's her actual first name. Unless that shit's been retconned. Really? Damn it. What is wrong with this phone? Jesus, man, mother of God. My internet even working? Okay. That might be part of the problem. I didn't have the internet on. The good news is I'm only going to have to do this for 2 more times. Okay, TikTokers. Your next mutant in Asian American, the only actual Asian American on the list next to the one after this one, is Jubilation Lee. Y'all know what Jubilee looks like. But we're still going to do at least 2 images. Alright? The Jubilee I grew up with, and most of y'all from the 90s grew up with her. There's a little deviation from the comic book. I just want y'all to know, in the 90s comics, that's when she started wearing that. At first, she was just wearing Dazzler's clothes and whoever else's clothes she could steal. Because she popped a ride with them when the X-Men lived in Australia. She also was a member of Generation X, which is the only reason why I bought the comic. And of course, they've screwed that up. That's why she's in red in the center, right there, because she was a member of Generation X. One of the founding members, depending on if you go by the comic book and not the TV movie that came on Fox many, many years ago. Alright, let me see if they got a really old one. Nope, those from the cartoons. Nice action figure that I need to buy. Jesus. Why they don't go back to 89 when they like first got her? At least I think that's when it was. Okay. Just for shits and giggles. I had that book. I lent it to someone, and it belonged to someone else, and I never got it back. And I had to apologize to my bro. Shout out to BJ for that, because the person I lent it to was a Batman fan, and he quit working where I was working, so I never got my shit back, which really fucking sucked. Nothing is worse than when you borrow something from somebody and you let someone else use it, and they just hawk your shit. Okay, because that's pretty much what happened. They hawked my shit. Why can't I find the old school Jubilee? Damn it. Okay, I don't find her. We're just gonna have to move on. Looks like we're gonna be moving on, y'all. Damn it. I really want an old picture from the comic book without having to run all the way to. That'll work. It's in the 90s, though. This is when she's leaving to go be a member of Generation X. Okay? Because apparently, I'm not going to be able to find one from the old comics. By the way, I do have Jubilee in that box down there. Damn. Nothing is worse than when you have your hopes set on finding someone and then you just can't. Even though you know the comic book that they're in and did you have it. And I'm not going downstairs to look for that shit. Okay, screw it. We're going to go ahead and start doing her bio now. I'm trying not to screw up like I did with Karma. Come on. Come on. Alright. So y'all better give me her wiki. That's a whole lot easier to transition through her wiki. Ready? Here we go. Jubilee. Real name Jubilation Lee is a character appearing in American comics published by Marvel Comics. Creator Chris Claremont. Artist Mark Silverstreet. This character's first appearance is in X-Men, Uncanny X-Men 244 in 1989. Jubilee is a member of the subhuman known as mutants. One with a superhuman ability can genetically pyrotechnic energy blast from her hands. Introduced as an orphan mall rat in Beverly Hills, Jubilee joined the X-Men in the early 90s, which is a misnomer because she actually was in 89 because she hitched a ride when they went through the portal because they had died in 87 or 88. It's in Fall of the Mutants. Irrelevant, but I just wanted to put that out there because she uncrucified Wolverine from the Ravagers. Reaver, excuse me. Becoming the youngest member of the team, often playing the sidekick to her father figure, Wolverine. Alright, so here we go. Jubilation Lee, Human Mutant, Forgiven, X-Men, Generation X, X-Corps, New Warriors, that's new, and Patsy Walker, Temp Agent, I have no idea. Notable aliases, Wandra. Abilities, Pyrotechnic, Energy, Plasmoids, Generated and Manipulation, Detection of Immunity. I have no idea what that is, so unless I misread that, Detection Immunity, Detection, Immunity. Now, I'm about to do the same bloody mistake that I just made with Karma, so we're not going to do that, and we're going to go to character biography instead of this long ass paragraph that's right there after you get finished reading Detection Immunity. That's what I did with Karma. We're not going to do that here. Alright. Origins. The daughter of two proposed, P-R-O-S-P-E-R-O-U-S, Chinese immigrants. Jubilee, was born in Beverly Hills, California, where she lived with her wealthy parents as an insanely talented gymnast. She was believed to have the potential to participate in the Olympic Games. That life was destroyed when her parents were unalived by the hitmen Reno and Molokai. I'm pretty sure I butchered that. Someone spell that out for you. Reno, Reno, and Molokai, Mollokai. Alright, Jubilee was sent to an orphanage and ran away and hid in the Hollywood Mall. Stealing food to survive, she discovered her mutant abilities to generate blinding explosive bursts of energy herself, referring to them as fireworks. While running away from the mall security, she fled into a security guards, causing Jubilee to emit a large light blast. I have that in the comic, it was in '89, in the back alley, distorting the men and allowed her to escape. Learning about her mutant abilities, she realized she could earn money by using them in the entertainment customers on the mall. The mall security attempted to put her in an unauthorized performance, but she continued to elude them and hired by M Squad company professional mutant hunters to capture her. Jubilee was rescued by the X-Men, I have it in the book, members Dazzler, Psylocke, Rogue, and Storm. Curious about the woman, she tracked them to the portal, as I said, leading them to their base in the Outback, as I said, because she saved Wolverine because the Ravagers got him. Jubilee's hidden in the base, having heard the X-Men, had no idea that they might be reacted independence. She steals food and borrows clothes, Dazzler's in the clothes, from several of the X-Men and makeshift costume for herself as she attacks the cybernetic dog. She's attacked by cybernetic dogs, and the forces use her powers in self-defense, blowing the beast up. And the first time Jubilee learns about her powers to do real damage in enough later retcon has manifested, causing the destruction of a similar scale. Alright, we are running out of time, so we're going to sneak this in. While sneaking around the cavern and the Outback, Jubilee witnesses the X-Men Wolverine being captured and tortured by the Reavers. Jubilee is terrified of the Reavers, but unable to convince herself to abandon her fellow human. Being such suffering during respite, from the torture, Jubilee helps Wolverine back to the hiding spot in the complex where she nurses him back to health. Like I said, she found him crucified by the Reavers, and he literally was in an X, like standing in an X, nailed to an X, a giant X. The Reavers actually were Wolverine's ex-girlfriend's group. We know her now as Lady Deathstrike, but she had a different name. They don't mention it here. I'm sure if I go further down, they probably will, but we don't have that kind of time because we are out of time. So, AAPI month. You have one more video, and that will be the beautiful Silhouette. And Silhouette is mixed with Vietnamese, I believe, and black. So thank you guys for watching. I'm pretty sure I did her during Black History Month, but we're gonna do one more, and then you guys are good. And then tomorrow we'll see what happens. Okay. Okay. Number 3, Jubilee. We're gonna put her in pink. Although honestly, she'd probably be better off in yellow, and this pink sucks. We're gonna give her red. We're gonna give her red. That's what we're gonna do. Did I copy that? I didn't copy it. Alright. So we put her in red. Alright. So last video. Get back to the microphone. New Warrior Silhouette. Alright, perfect. Alright. Let me get this thing set. God damn it, don't post. Okay. What the deuce? Alright, so we're 30 minutes in, and this is the last video for this video specifically. Alright. TikTok, this is Silhouette. We're going to give you guys images. By the way, Silhouette is also handicapped. So she uses Canadian walkers. We're going to give you guys images of Silhouette. And then we're going to do her wiki. The Silhouette I knew. Dwayne Taylor's girlfriend. There you go. I'm still pretty much mad at Marvel how they've unalived Dwayne Taylor, took his girl and gave it to his enemy. So that's her upside down on her Canadian walkers. I'll show you guys how good she was fighting. She had to hold her own against the Punisher. She had to escape the Punisher. So there's Silhouette. I don't think they'll have her with the Punisher. They do have her fighting though. So let's show that. Yeah, because that was at the church. Bingo was after her. And the Punisher was after both of them. So is this it? Is this the one with the church? No, that explains how she got shot. Okay. And how Dwayne Taylor got his face cut up. Let's see. Just for shits and giggles, the old lady there in the middle, that's her mom. Okay? That's her mom. Let's see. What else we got? She's not on that picture. A Silhouette basically can walk through shadows, by the way. In case y'all wanted to know what her superpowers were. So she basically can walk through walls. When the Punisher was after her, she was unclothed. No. Let me see. Okay, there's no more. We're just gonna go ahead and read her wiki now. Okay, because I can't find well, here's a good picture of the New Warriors I grew up with before it went all to hell. Now, under normal circumstances, I would give you guys all the whole name and all that stuff, and there's just no time. Alright? Because there's a lot of New Warriors. That's just like a third of the team, actually. Because there's more, where there's new Warriors. This is one of my favorite comic covers. I'm pretty sure I have it. No. Let me see. If I had found that new Warriors cover, I would have damn sure showed it. But I don't see it, so that sucks. And again, pressing time. Pressing time, you only get like 10 minutes on this thing. Go back one more. Get to her wiki. Wiki. Why are you not at the wiki, God bless it? These are more pictures of Silhouette. Not trying to do that. Trying to get, there we go. Damn it, that's Comic Vine. That is not what I want to go to. Nope. I want a Wikipedia, and I know you guys are thinking Comic Vine is just as good. Yes and no. Because sometimes Comic Vine leaves some stuff off. You learned that with Native American Heritage Month, where they left some stuff off. I had to go back up. The wiki was in a tricky position. Alright. Silhouette. Real name, Silhouette Chord. Chord is her daddy, Chord is black. Superhero appearance in Marvel Comics, published by Marvel. She first appeared in New Warriors #2 in 1990, was created by Fabian, how the fuck did you say this name? Nicieza and Mark Bagley. Alright. She appeared in New Warriors Volume 1. It's got a hashtag 2, so what the hell did I just read? Volume 2, okay. So she must have been at the ass end of Volume 1. I already read the creators. Silhouette Chord is an English translator. Excuse me, I guess she's Cambodian now. And her Cambodian name, holy fuck, snot, dick, pussy, and buck knuckles. Educational purposes. I'm gonna have to spell that, y'all, because there's no way in hell I'm gonna be able to pronounce this. Roubhpehh. Last name Sramol. I swore this girl was Vietnam when I first started reading these comics. Anyway, um, team affiliations, Secret Avengers and Civil War, Folding Circle, that has something to do with those people. New Warriors, Concrete Dragons, and Concrete Carrying Gang. Subhuman and hand-to-hand combative, expert martial artist, enhanced strength and speed and agility. Shadow teleportation, which is basically her mutant powers. Dark force energy manipulation, ability to become a living shadow. All right, fictional biography, but we can give this little bit. Silhouette and her brother, Aaron Chord, Midnight Fire, are mutants with magical powers gained from the bloodline of their mother, a member of the Temple of East Asia, who married an African American soldier from the Vietnam War. Yeah, that's why I got confused. Who manipulates dark forces, having the power to teleport, hide in shadows, and more. She is also a paraplegic, having been paralyzed from the waist down by a bullet injury sustained in a drug gang early in her career. Alright, we're running out of time, so let's get this over with. Origin in 1966 during the Vietnam War. That has little to anything to do with her, but it does have a Raycon patrol in Cambodia upon the ancient temple. This is more about her daddy, so we're gonna skip that. Her paralyzing. Midnight Fire is paralyzed. Silhouette and her brother, Midnight Fire, are the only children. Andrew Chord and former guardian of Dwayne Taylor, Night Thrasher, and his wife, Miami. That would be Ty, the only daughter. And they were born in New York City. Silhouette and Midnight Fire are operating independent vigilantes in the streets of New York when they met Dwayne Taylor before he became Night Thrasher. And the three of them organized an effort to take down various New York criminal street gangs. And to begin a romance with Night Thrasher during this time. Which time that happened? Yeah, no, during this time. The partnership ended when Silhouette got shot by police gunfire and paralyzed her from the legs down in a sting gone wrong. Midnight Fire blames Dwayne Taylor, becoming a cop and a drug lord, in order to lure Dwayne into a physical confrontation he would not possibly win. Silhouette untimely turned away from Midnight Fire, leading to her paralyzing and reuniting with Dwayne Taylor, distancing herself from her brother's evil actions. Years later, Silhouette would fight the Bengal and sought aid of the New Warriors. Upon reuniting with Dwayne Taylor, she revealed that her shadow melting powers to him. She was attacked by the Punisher, but she made it to the peaceful. The New Warriors would battle the White Queen and the Hellions. Silhouette then would join the New Warriors and adventure full time. The problem with her loss of her clothing caused her shadow powers to solve the illegal use of stability molecules in her new costume. The first class, psionic, and then she was a New Warriors in the Fantastic Four by Terrorist Battle. I have that comic. Silhouette helped Night Thrasher investigate corruption in the Taylor Foundation, witnessed her father's suicide attempt, which the New Warriors was captured by Gideon, and the first battle with the Sphinx. That was when the time shift Reed Richards owned a patient in unstable molecules, giving this personal balance blessing to her to use and become understanding heroic works of the New Warriors. And we are out of time. So Folding Circle, Infinity Cruise, Relationships, Universal Well Singing, Civil War. Those are things you're going to have to go find on your own on her wiki. So you'll find her, and her wiki is like right at her feet. So once you find her, you'll be able to read about Silhouette. That being said, thank you guys for watching. And I'm going to go in the YouTube as I'm ending the TikTok. But YouTube's going to get at least one character that you're not going to get. But not tonight. You're just going to get to know who's coming up tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Be seeing you. Okay, so for starters, I will be picking another character besides Shang-Chi, but we are definitely doing Shang-Chi tomorrow. So I'll figure out whatever other character it is when that happens. Thanks for watching. Be seeing you.